Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu completes 30 years of being sworn in as the youngest Chief Minister of United Andhra Pradesh on September 1, 1995, when, of course, he was only 45 years old. That marks a personal milestone for me as well because it would be 30 years and 3 weeks that I came to Hyderabad as State Correspondent for the Times of India from Delhi, where I was Assistant Editor with the Times of India. That really means that I've had a special ringside view of Mr. Chandrababu Naidu's innings all through his 4 innings as Chief Minister and also his time as opposition leader for 15 years in the last 30 years. All through that time, the rise of Chandrababu Naidu actually coincided in the late 90s with the 2K phenomenon, and at a time when Telugus, being the maximum number of IT professionals from India in the US, was making news, and it is at that time that Chandrababu Naidu saw opportunity in branding himself as that chief minister who would be IT driving the economy, and in that sense earned for himself the kind of a tag as the CEO of Andhra Pradesh, not just any other chief minister political entity. So Chandrababu Naidu, it is during that time, spoke about technology, spoke about IT as drivers of growth, and brought in a lot of investment to Andhra Pradesh as well. Even dared to pitch Hyderabad as competition to Bengaluru as an IT city, even though everyone knew that Bengaluru was, of course, at that time far ahead of Hyderabad. But yes, Chandrababu Naidu created the profile for Hyderabad, and everyone did take notice of Hyderabad as that emerging city. This is also a period when Chandrababu Naidu grew in political profile, whether it is 96 or 98 elections, when he was convener of the United Front government of Deve Gowda and then I.K. Gujral, and then 99 when his party in fact won 29 MPs and became part of the NDA, and yet decided to stay outside of that formation, and that all of that increased the profile of Chandrababu Naidu throughout the country. I even remember people from other states, Tamil Nadu, for instance, there was a song that would say that so unfortunate or regretful that we don't have a Chandrababu Naidu in order to sell us or in order to pitch us to the world. So that is the kind of a profile that Chandrababu Naidu earned at that time. Of course, 2 or 3 other different things that he did at that time. He was someone who spoke about reforms. He spoke about IT as the driver of growth, and all of that added to the image of a Chandrababu Naidu at that time. Of course, one can perhaps also say that it was that same driving of reforms and his branding as someone who focused on Hyderabad, and of course the 10 years of anti-incumbency that may have led to his defeat in 2004. 2004 to 2014, of course, Chandrababu Naidu was the opposition leader here in Andhra Pradesh, and then the bifurcation of the state happened. And at a time when the bifurcated state of Andhra Pradesh was feeling distressed, lost, with Hyderabad taken away from it, that is the time when Chandrababu Naidu's brand image as someone who is a visionary, who is capable of driving growth and giving development, building new infrastructure, that is the image of Chandrababu Naidu that once again made him the chief minister of the now bifurcated state of Andhra Pradesh in 2014. And yes, he gave a lot of confidence to the people of Andhra Pradesh that under his leadership, things would improve and that Andhra Pradesh would once again earn its place under the sun. Of course, he spoke about reforms. He focused on an Amravati, a dream capital that would compete with the best in the world. Of course, all of that required a lot of resources, which he tried to also bring in through a lot of innovative measures as well. Even the way in which he acquired land through the land pooling that he did with farmers, convincing them, taking them along, also using technology as a driver of growth, all of that once again caught the attention of the people. But 2019 was once again a defeat, and then it is 5 years later that Chandrababu Naidu, who many people had dismissed as a politician who may not be able to emerge anymore, almost rose from the phoenix, and it is like rose like the phoenix from the ashes, and was able to once again make a comeback. And now we are looking at Chandrababu Naidu 4.0, very much in the thick of things, someone who is now once again projecting himself as that visionary leader, someone who is once again using technology and infrastructure to build his state. Something that he says has taken a setback because of the 4 years of YSRCP rule at a time when he and the TDP would allege that that was a time when industry stopped coming to Andhra Pradesh. So once again, Chandrababu Naidu talking about big brands being brought to Andhra Pradesh, and once again leveraging his position with the center in order to bring funding to Andhra Pradesh. He knows that the biggest challenge is, of course, jobs, and therefore focusing on education and skills and bringing those big brands to Andhra Pradesh in terms of not just education institutions but industry as well. Just yesterday, Chandrababu Naidu spoke about Amravati being linked to a Chennai, Hyderabad, and Bengaluru, and bullet train corridor that would be formed that would cover about 5 crore people in the southern part of the country, becoming a logistics hub, and something that would once again drive growth, because there would be the infrastructure that is being developed, there will be the technology, there will be the innovation, all of which he says, once again speaking that language of a futuristic leader, saying that we are going to bring in all this, and along with that, ports every 50 kilometers or along the coast, which is a big advantage for Andhra Pradesh. He also speaks about developing roads in the interiors of Andhra Pradesh. And Chandrababu Naidu, of course, has shown himself as someone who can evolve and change his ideas. So if in the 90s he spoke about people disincentivizing people from having more children. In fact, Andhra Pradesh was one of those states, was the high state which was doing the maximum number of family planning operations, and he in fact had disincentivized having more children by saying that you cannot contest these elections or you would be denied certain benefits. But now he has made a 180-degree turn, and now asking people, families, to have more children, recognizing that demographic dividend is going to be a huge advantage for India and for the state of Andhra Pradesh. So 75 still going strong. That's Chandrababu Naidu 4.0.